Hello, everybody. We welcome you to one more video in the series of types of pronouns. Today, we talk about indefinite pronouns. What are indefinite pronouns? As the word or as the name indicates, they do not point to anything specific. They do not point to the exact item, person, or place. In fact, they refer to something which is unspecified, which is not particular, whether it is an object, human, or any place. The most typical thing about indefinite pronouns is that they can be singular, they can be plural, or they can be both singular or plural, depending on the context or depending on the subject or the item they refer to. Indefinite pronouns, they follow simple rules of subject-verb agreement, which is single pronoun takes a singular verb and plural pronoun takes a plural verb. When we are speaking verbatim, it sounds so simple, it sounds so logical, but you'll be surprised the kind of mistakes or the number of mistakes people do in the usage of indefinite pronouns. Like just now, we spoke that indefinite pronouns, they can be singular, plural, or both, depending on the context. So first of all, we discuss and we talk about singular pronouns. Now, all of us, we are aware of the fact that four words, they end with one: everyone, someone, no one, anyone. Similarly, four words, they end with body: everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody. And four words, they end with thing: everything, something, nothing, anything. Now, these are all 12 of these words. They're very simple words. And the only thing that we need to keep in mind is that all these 12 words, they have to be singular. The verb that we use is singular. And many people make this mistake. They use a plural verb. For instance, dash is knocking at the door. So we can say someone is knocking at the door, or anyone is knocking at the door, or no one is knocking at the door. Any of the words we can use. But the verb that we use in all the three sentences is always is. So all these four words, they're always singular. Similarly, dash is waiting for you. Somebody is waiting for you, everybody is waiting for you, nobody is waiting for you. Again, any of these words can fit, but the verb will always be singular. Dash in life is important. Nothing in life is important. Uh, Everything in life is important. So any of these words you can use, but verb again would be is or singular. So please keep this in mind and don't commit this very common error. Other examples of singular pronouns are neither, each, either, etc. Like each has his opinion. Please remember, whenever you have this pronoun each, it will always be singular. Just don't make a mistake there. Similarly, neither of us is available for this meeting. So words like either, neither, they always refer to two. They always refer to two. Therefore, the verb that they are going to take would be is, which is singular. So after singular pronouns, we talk about plural pronouns. Some examples of plural pronouns are both, many, few, others, several. And how they become plural? Let's look at the usage. Many people were, plural, called, but only few were, again plural, given jobs. So both these pronouns that we say many and few are, they take plural verbs. Similarly, several job opportunities, plural, exist in our country. Both of them hoped of a better outcome. So we understand both always refers to two. Therefore, these are few indefinite pronouns which are always plural in their usage and context, and therefore the verb that we use with them is always plural. Now, the third category, or the slightly tricky category that we talk about, are those set of indefinite pronouns which may be singular or plural depending on the context it takes, or it depends to the subject they refer to. And some of these indefinite pronouns are all, most, none, some, any, etc. Now let's look at the very simple word most, how it can be singular also and how it can be plural also. Again, depending on the context, depending on the subject it's referring to. Like, most of the employees are getting a raise. Why are? Because here most refers to employees, people, multiple. Therefore, the verb is also plural. Let's look at the other sentence. Most of the cake has been eaten. Has, singular. Why has singular here? Because here has refers to cake, which is one, no matter how big or small, but the cake is one. Therefore, the verb here is singular or has. Okay, so now we are armed with detailed information on the usage of indefinite pronouns, and let's try solving this little quiz to check our understanding of indefinite pronouns. To streamline or to narrow down our options, I have put the words in the bracket at the top, and we need to choose our options from the words given in the bracket to fill the given blanks. Let's look at the first one. Dash were optimistic about election results. Like, I know so many options are possible here, but we need to select our option from the words given in the list above. So which option do you think fits in here? Dash were optimistic about the election results. So what is the word here? Yes, I think you guessed it. Simple, it would be few were optimistic. Again, few were takes a plural verb. Dash the snow has melted. Dash the snow has melted. So what do we say? All. All the snow has melted. Okay. Why don't you ask Dash for the address? Again, we really don't have to sort of find a needle in the haystack and to find which word, which option fits in here. Our choices are limited by the words given above. So which option do you think fits in here? Why don't you ask someone for the address? Dash of the food has been eaten. So we pick up a word from the top. What is there? Yes, I think you guessed it rightly. It would be most of the food has been eaten. I am allergic to dash, that is gluten. I am allergic to anything that has gluten. I have eaten dash since lunch. Oh, sorry, state of affairs. So I have eaten nothing since lunch. And finally, the last one, which is always easiest to do, regardless of the fact of our understanding. If you want to say it, then say what? Then say everything. Don't leave anything, don't skip anything. So if you want to say it, then say everything. So these are a few sentences in which we have practiced usage of indefinite pronouns. So I hope you already knew about these, but somehow our understanding it gets little blurred. So we make mistakes in the usage, uh, despite the fact that they're so simple, they're so basic and elementary. So I hope now you will be able to use these indefinite pronouns correctly, and we will not commit any mistake, no matter how twisted the concept or the sentence might be. So thank you so much for your time and happy learning.